Hi, everybody. My name is Milton Granadillo. I'm from Venezuela. Yes, thank you, two people. I'm from Venezuela, that's why I have this sexy accent. I know my accent is not sexy like Antonio Banderas. It's more sexy like Extra Number 2 or Narcos. Give it up for Aldi, man. We've done a bunch of shows together. I perform stand-up in English and Spanish because being bilingual gives me an amazing opportunity to fail into languages. It's great, I love it. By the way, here in Miami, not to brag, but a lot of people here in Miami have said that my English is flawless. Those people don't speak English, but still, I think it still counts. One time after a show, this lady approached me and she was like, "Oh, you're from Venezuela?" I'm like, "Yes." And she's like, "But your English is good." What do you mean with but? Lady, you don't know me. Back in my country, I was upper middle class. Lady, back in my country, I went to private school. Lady, back in my country, I was white. Granted, I understand that being upper middle class in Venezuela is kind of like flying first class on Spirit. It's very relative, Thank you, thank you. Yes, we're poor. It's always hard to explain the Venezuelan situation, especially for Americans, because you guys don't understand that you guys are like very privileged. Like one time an American friend was like, "Oh my God, man, this inflation, how far can it get?" And it's like, "Oh baby, you have no idea. Shut the fuck up." I'm 38 and single. Pause for applause. No, too late. Too late. You guys took too long. Damn, I miss my 20s, man. I miss when I would say like, I'm 25 and single, and the audience would be like, "Ooh." Now I say that I'm 38 and single, and the audience is like, "Yes, I see it." Sucks, man. You know what sucks also? That joke works in English and Spanish. So it's like, damn it, man. It's not like in Spanish, I'm like, no. Yeah. I have this, I have to be frank with you guys. I have this genetic condition that involves the reproductive system. I have the face of a friend. I have a face you can trust. A face you can tell your secrets to. A face that won't betray you. All unfuckable attributes. Yeah, it's great, I love it, yeah. There's phrases like, anytime I'm dating someone and she's like, "Oh my God, Milton, I don't know, but I feel like I can tell you everything." It's like, you're never gonna see this naked. Never. I have a bunch of female friends and they all tell me the same. They're like, "Hey, Milton, you just have to be patient because you deserve the best woman in the world. Don't touch me." Yeah, for all my female friends, I'm like Ken, There's just nothing there. It's just so. The other day, a female friend, was like telling me a whole like chisme story. And she's like, "Yes, it's very like toxic relation. Imagine that you're a man." I'll do my best. Yeah, a couple of years ago, a friend called me. She was going through a divorce, and she's like, "Oh man, just tonight I can't handle being with the guy at home. Do you mind taking me out?" I'm like, "Of course." We go to a bar. We stay super late. We have this like very endearing conversation. We talk about our lives, about our dreams, and at the end of the night, the lights goes on, and she's like, Milton, I just want to thank you because tonight, I was ready to have sex with anyone, and thanks to you, I am not gonna. You're welcome. Yeah. I was actually in a 7-year relation, and now I'm single, and I'm, trying to fill that hole, literally, through the apps. And who here uses dating apps? Be honest. Clap it up if you use dating apps. It's quite a peculiar reaction there. But for those who don't know, about the apps, and for those who are lying about not knowing about the apps, there's like tiers, different apps, you know. Like for example, Hinge. Hinge is like Prime. Hinge is like shopping in Whole Foods, you know. Yeah, Bumble is like shopping in Publix, you know. It's like, and Tinder. Holy shit, Tinder. I wish. Tinder is like opening the trash container of a Winn-Dixie and finding a raccoon and be like, ah! It's like, yeah. Everyone on Tinder is like, ah! And just yelling at comedy shows. Yeah, it's like, yeah, yes. Thank you. You would swipe on this, right? She choked on her drink, oh my God. That's even worse than saying no. She's like, oh. I think she barfed a little bit. Thank you. Enjoy your drink. Is the espresso? Ah, yes, yeah. Caffeine is the issue. Thank you. That's being nice. But actually, I found my people on the apps. It's super unexpected. 40-year-old divorcees. That's where it's at, man. That's where it's at. Clap it up for 40-year-old people, man. It's like women in their 40s, they know what they want. They don't have time to waste. They have amazing taste in men. It's great. I love it, man. It's like, you know, especially like here, I'm like a 7, right? Well, like a 6, all right. But if you find me on an app and you're over 40, I'm like a 10. And if you have a crappy ex-husband, I'm like a 14. And if you guys have like a kid, it's like people talk about, find yourself a sugar mama, find yourself an alimony mommy. That's where it's at, man. That's my people. That's my tribe, man. I love it. Oh, yeah. Also, I kind of like hate young people, you know. Like, what the hell we're going to talk about? Like TikTok, you know. It's like those dances that are like, you know, Pinocchio having a stroke. I can't. No. 40s where it's at. Oh, that won't work. That's awesome. A little bit about myself, you know. I'm a Virgo. Yes. Everyone knows a Virgo or is a Virgo themselves, and there's a scientific reason behind this. I don't know if you guys know that most of the humanity is born in September, because December tends to be the coldest weather in most of the world, in most of Earth. So, you know, in December, people get a little cozy, a little bit horny, and bam! 9 months later, a bunch of Virgos. So it's always cool to be in a show, you know, we're April? So probably someone here has, you know, a little Virgo in her. That's awesome. And if you want a Virgo in you, we can talk after the show. Actually, I don't believe that much in science and horoscopes and things. I just feel like it's a great tool to be super judgy without people telling you stuff, you know? I can say the shadiest things. I can be like, whoa, Rachel, another boyfriend. Quite a Capricorn. If someone walks through the door and I'm like, I don't like that guy, people are going to be like, whoa, Milton, you don't know him. But if I'm like, I don't like that guy, he gives me Sagittarius vibes. At least 4 people are going to be like, yes, I felt it. I saw him. Yes, the vibe, it's the vibe. Actually, I posted that joke on Instagram and someone sent me a DM. And she was like, Milton, I just want you to know that I'm very triggered with your little joke. Because zodiac science, she used science. Zodiac science. It's an actual thing. And before making your crappy jokes, you should educate yourself. And I was like, typical Pisces. Yes. Just to wrap it up with my Tinder profile, I have dual nationality, guys. Because, by the way, I got my green card, guys. I did it. Yeah. I got super cocky, super fast, you know. I kept, like, fantasizing that I would bump into an ICE officer, and I'd be like, what's up, bro? Permanent resident, bro. What? ICE, go get my lemonade, bitch. Get the fuck out. But yeah, I have dual nationality. I am Venezuelan and Dutch. Can you imagine that? Milton Granadillo is Dutch. Milton Granadillo Sanchez Bello is Dutch. That's always fun to explain to the immigration officer when he's putting on gloves to search for my cavities. I'm like, I'm Dutch. The reason for this is that my father's from Aruba. Aruba is this tiny island in the Caribbean that's part of the Dutch government. You know, it's like if Cuba had a little bit of luck, you know. No, yeah, sure. Yeah, well, whatever. Yeah. Triggered Cubans. Wasn't expecting that tonight. So I got my whole visa and I had a meeting with my lawyer and he was like, hey, Milton, you know, congratulations, you have your green card, you have your permanent residency, but just keep in mind, Milton, that if you commit a crime, you will get deported. But Milton, if you commit a crime, you won't get deported back to Venezuela. If you commit a crime, you will get deported to the Netherlands. Oh no! So, I stabbed him. Thank you guys, that's my set! Give it up for Half Nuts and give it up for Aldi! Aldi!